everyone. I'm pretty sure you know what Apple is. I'm pretty sure you have good knowledge of it. But do you know how it started and you know why it's so successful? I'm going to tell you about their CEO and how he made them successful. Basically, what is Apple? It's one of the most admired companies in the world. I love Apple products. I have plenty of Apple products. And it's famous for its Mac, its iPhone, its iPad, and its iPod. And what's great about it, its software is safe and easy to use. And it's one of the largest trading companies in the world. The start of Apple, it started in 1982. Steve Jobs began a partnership with Steve Wozniak, who sold his Volkswagen bus to start this new company, this whole idea. And they began making calculators, and they've evolved into personal computers. And their first project was the Macintosh, and it hit the public, and it started their business off right. And they started off, and they were incredibly business savvy with what they did. Macintosh actually hit the Super Bowl commercial in 1984, and that's one of the largest viewed programs on TV. So they got a lot of looks from that, and they landed multimillionaire Mark McCullough for his expertise in marketing and his funding. He funded them for over $500,000. And they began their growth of their staff outside of themselves, and they divided teams up to compete with each other to grow new ideas. And in 1985, this was a very important year in Apple's history. They started out, it was very problematic. Their sales started to fall, and Steve Jobs and CEO John Sculley fought in a serious power struggle. And back then, Steve Jobs was very undisciplined, and he had very chaotic business tactics. He always wanted to stay and keep working because he really loved what he was doing. And after that, Jobs was relieved of his duties from Sculley, and he walked away and started a new company called Next. And now Apple was under a new direction and was now underway. This is the golden age. Apple came out with its first portable computer, and when this hit, this started their sales back up, and they also started to sell at major businesses like Walmart, Sears, and Price Club, which back then was like a Best Buy. And they were doing incredibly well, and they were tagged as the golden age of Apple, the start of Apple, but Apple started to falter. After a number of products were starting to fail that they were starting to come out with, their sales came to a halt, and the company began to slide in numbers. The return after after Sculley left, they had a new CEO who bought Next, which was Steve Jobs' company, and Steve Jobs returned to Apple where he flourished, and Apple began working with Windows to create Microsoft Office, which is what we all use today. And Apple also created an online store and an online program, which everyone uses who has an Apple product. It's very useful. And their profits started to turn around. They started to build. Okay, the new and improved. In 1998, Apple created its iMac and its iPad, which were both huge products for the company. They promised new and unique technology, and they delivered, with these two products. And these products are immediately, flying off the shelves and making a huge impact. And they also started to expand their company by buying other companies to help revolutionize themselves. And they became a front runner for technology at this time. And in 2001, they also opened their own retail stores where you can go in and just buy Apple products. And also in 2001, they began an online music downloading program that connected with their online store, and this was huge, profits, having an iPod that can play more than 16 songs than a regular CD could. You can have hundreds and hundreds, and you can go to their store and download. their music. It was incredibly convenient for the consumers and for the company. And they also started making new flat panel computers, and this was also, a start of something that we see today. And after those products hit, they started having some very, very great success. They kept growing and kept evolving its own technology by improving its software, releasing new products, and its marketing was at an all-time best. And they also came out with new products called the iPhone and the iPads, and they were also born with a convenient iCloud, which now you can put all your music on to all of your Apple products, which was incredibly convenient. And with the iPhone being born, they signed major contracts with phone services. AT&T and Verizon are just two of many, and their stock climbed incredibly. And they weren't the first to create touchscreen technology, but they had the best at the time, and they still do. It's really nice. And then also began an app store, so you can go and purchase apps, and you can put it from your iPad to your iPhone because using your iCloud. And the company was just growing all over the world. Health issues. Steve Jobs was a big piece in creating Apple, and early in his management, he wasn't the greatest, but he returned to the company and he revolutionized the company. But as the company grew, he started having serious health issues, and Jobs took one leave of absence for about 6 months, and then he returned back because he thought he was better. But as soon as he returned, he realized that he was not better, and he left indefinitely from Apple. Jobs was then diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he passed away at 56 years of age and died on October 5th of 2011. Jobs' work within the company. Steve Jobs was an incredibly inspiring man. He took Apple to new heights, and it's an empire now. And without the management of Jobs, the company would not be where it was. And he'll go down as one of the best innovators of all time, and and also one of the best CEOs. And he is estimated at about $10 billion. Taking the reins after Jobs has passed away, the job was consumed by Tim Cook. He stepped into the new CEO role. Tim Cook was a great marketer at the time and a great leader as well, and he kept Apple into stride. And Steve Jobs once said that if he stepped down, that Tim would keep Apple reaching new heights. And brand loyalty. With these products coming out that people love and that consumers are buying, people start keeping with their products and their loyalty because of what they know and how great their products are. And in my house alone, I have 3 iPhones, numerous iPods, an iPad, and 1 iMac. And we also have iTunes accounts within our family. So many products Apple can target customers with all different needs, and people are now going all Apple in their house, which is like an Apple TV, an Apple computer, iPods, iPhones, etc. And their customer service is ranked best in the world. Most products never falter, but if they ever do, their customer service is ranked #1. And they replace their products quickly, and they allow for you to give their feedback, and very often replace a product with no charge. Also, where they were criticized was that their products were dangerous for kids to have because they had a lot of lead in them, and they took lead basically out of their products and made them a lot safer, and they were just not looked at as environmentally friendly. And they took on the challenge and removed over 20 different dangerous chemicals. And in 2010, Apple has recycled 30% of its weight where products are sold. Alright, and in conclusion, we wait for more success that they bring to the table and new products that they bring to the table. And now with Tim Cook being their new CEO, it's probably going to go in a different direction now. And I'm really anticipating there's new products and its new success. Thank you for watching, and this is my audience. This is Drew, this is Jake, this is Tim, and this is Nick, my roommates. Thank you for watching.